All right, cool. Guys, this call is going to be recorded. We're going to have some other people hopping on, but we want to get this started on time. So my name is Peter Unger. I'm living out in Southern Oregon right now, and I'm super excited to be able to hop on here with you guys and really share what it is that we have going on. I truly believe that every single person on here right now is on here for a reason. And just like a couple of years ago, I was in a car accident that left my spine unstable. It took sports away from me, which was everything that I was passionate about. That led to all of this. And it's like you can really only connect the dots looking back. And so I don't know why you're on here tonight. I don't know if this is something cool that's going to really shift your paradigm in life and raise your awareness. I don't know if it's just 20 minutes of your time that's a cool idea, but you're going to really get to choose what you make of it. And so I'm 19 years old right now. And my life has changed over the past 14 months. I went from working at a coffee shop after having sports taken away from me to really questioning the plan that we've been showing on how to make money. I looked at people, even as like my dad, a successful real estate agent, top 2% in the US, and he was still working at 65. He was still saying goodbye to his family every day, and that's not what I wanted to do. And so I really just started to examine other ways that I could make money, and I felt stuck. I knew where I wanted to go, and I had no idea how to get there, and what I was missing was a vehicle. And so I found a vehicle, and it changed my life forever. I met some young people that were, one of them was 19. He'd paid off his student loan debt. He bought a brand new car. He was traveling all around the world, and it made no sense to me how someone could do that without doing something like selling drugs. And so I asked him, I'm like, dude, like, as long as you're not doing something sketchy, like, I want to hear what's going on. And I was showing an industry that is actually the second highest producer of millionaires in the world. It's a $200+ billion industry now. According to some recent stats for the last couple of weeks. And it absolutely blew my mind to find that out. But at the end of the day, it wasn't even just the idea of networking. It wasn't just the idea of this melting pot for entrepreneurs that literally bred entrepreneurs. Really, what I remember that stood out to me was the people and the way that they made me feel. And everyone on this planet, regardless of what they say or don't say, wants to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And so I saw a group of people where I could really capitalize on relationships. I could have the ability to, hopefully gain experience. So many people are reading and writing about things, like business. I've been able to build an international one over the past 14 months. I think experience is a way better teacher, and honestly learning from other people's experience. And so for me, I got involved in something really part-time. I just started building it 30 minutes a day, but after 6 months from telling 3 of my closest friends, we turned it into well over 200 people in 10 different states and 8 different countries, building a large customer base of hundreds of people. And my entire life changed. I started to travel in and out of the country, and honestly, here we are now. And from the people I met to the books I've read to the things I've seen and what I've been able to do, it's changed me as a person. Went from speaking in front of maybe like 20 people in a classroom setting to over 500 and even being on stage at times in front of a few hundred people. And so who I am has completely changed. If you knew me a year ago, you wouldn't recognize me today. And I just want more people to feel that way. I want more people to have the ability to travel and adventure and to have freedom, because at the end of the day, I wake up every single day and I'm excited to start my day. I'm excited because every single thing that I do in my life, I get to choose, and I don't have anyone telling me what to do. And that's how I wanted it to be. And to be able to say that at 19, to be able to have the blessing of starting to retire my mom isn't something I ever thought would be possible. But it's like, if I'm 19 and 14 months ago, I had no previous business experience. It's like, what can you do? Everyone on here is at a different age, but I tell that story to like inspire other people to understand that there's nothing that's not possible. We live in this world that teaches you that you have to be realistic, and it's so not true. We want everyone to turn into workers and employees and work for someone else. That's really the system that we grow up in. And I think that at the end of the day, regardless of the vehicle that people choose to see success, really just increasing awareness and showing people that there's a problem can allow them to be a part of the solution. Because right now, way too many people are part of the problem. From not liking, where they work, to their circumstances, to not being able to travel, to not having freedom. Everyone's complaining about something, and I used to nod my head, and now I actually have a solution to their problem. And that's a big thing in a world where globalization is moving factories to third world countries. People are being paid pennies on the dollar to do what they did here, where technology is taking over. Uber released their first wave of taxiless cars. Zoom Pizza opened up a pizza shop. It's all ran by robots. McDonald's just opened up their second location with no people, just robots. It's like our world is changing. Jobs are being taken away. The way we make money is changing. And then when I look at people my age, they're in college, and a lot of people are really, they're graduating with a degree that's not actually helping them get anywhere unless they have a job that actually requires a degree. I ask so many people why they're going to school, and they don't know. It's because their parents told them that they had to do that. And so I really look at the system, the way that people are being taught. There's a lot more than what we've been shown. And so right now we live in a world where everyone's trying to escape. It's crazy. Whether it's a vacation or it's a music festival or it's drugs or it's alcohol, people are trying to find something to help, numb the pain of whatever's going on in their day-to-day lives. And I don't say it to depress people, but just to be real. It's like being a part of a group of people that are excited to start their day and can get a half of experiences in life and instead of a substance. It's just absolutely, overwhelmingly great. And so we're here to change that paradigm, to change the way that people think. Because if you change the way that people think, you'll change the way that they act. And if they act differently, then they're going to get different results in their life. And that's going to change who they are at the end of the day. And so right now, what we've been working on for a while is something that is absolutely incredible. It's a part of, like I said, this industry of network marketing. And basically what we did, guys, is we partnered up as some of the most successful millennial entrepreneurs in this industry. We partnered up with an 8-year-old multi-million-dollar company called Live Elite that's been doing multiple millions of dollars of sales in different countries with a skincare and a fuel additive product over the past 8 years. And what they did was they decided to partner up with us to create something that's never been done before. We looked at an industry where everyone's doing the same thing and we wanted to do something different. And so I really believe that if you want to be successful in this day and age, you have to know something that other people don't know. You're going to have to identify trends before they happen and have a depth of vision. And we've been able to identify a trend. And it's that every millennial right now, they're spending their money on experiences. The video we're about to watch is going to explain that. And they want to travel. They want to adventure. They don't want to just work a 9 to 5. I've never heard so many people say, I just don't want to work a 9 to 5, but I don't know what else, there is that's out there. And so to be a part of the solution is exciting. And so what we've constructed, what we've built, what's been around for the past 5 weeks now, and done over, $100,000 in sales just on day one is something called WoTaBu. And what it is it's an international travel and adventure club. WoTaBu spelled WoTaBu. Stands for worth talking about. And so our mission is simple. We want to incentivize people all around the world to live a life worth talking about. And one of the biggest ways that we're doing that is through these online and offline competitions internationally all around the world that young people are participating in to be a part of a culture that's similar to the idea of a fraternity or sorority, but take away the idea of, just networking and going to the same parties every single weekend and incorporate, getting a half of experiences in life into it. And that's basically what you have is you have an adventure club where people are part of something bigger than themselves. And it's something that they can plug into in their own local market, that they can simply our page for WoTaBu. They can see what the theme of the month is, and they can go out there with people and do something that falls under that theme of the month. And so what we have real quick that Luke is going to play, is actually a 1.5-minute long video that was done by a professional videographer, our official videographer now. And this is going to show really what the adventure club's like and how it all kind of works.
Have you ever gotten excited about the idea of taking a dream vacation with all of your best friends just to be let down by the outrageous prices it costs to book your trip? Trust me, you aren't alone. What's crazy is that according to the Huffington Post, 72% of millennials are choosing to spend more money on experiences than material items. With this in mind, we at WoTaBu ask ourselves, how can we help millennials make their travel dreams a reality without breaking the bank? And thus, the WoTaBu Challenge was born. The WoTaBu Challenge is your chance to earn a 6-day, 5-night vacation of a lifetime with your best friends simply by playing a brand new social media game called WoTaBu. How does it work? Simple. Everyone gets into teams of 4 to 8 people, and each month WoTaBu comes out with a new theme of the month. It is your team's job to create a video that is 60 seconds or less around the theme of the month. Once your video is completed, a team member will log into their back office and upload the video to the challenge section of our website by the last day of the month. After you've uploaded your video, your team can get busy promoting it on social media. There will be people all over the world that will be voting on which video they think is the most WoTaBu or worth talking about. The team with the most votes wins prizes, merch, and of course, epic trips. If you want more information, our detailed rules and regulations guide is online. So grab a camera, grab some friends, make a video, upload it, and share it with the world. Let's have some fun.
Anyways, guys, that's the Adventure Club. So that's what we're doing. And really what that video explains is the online competitions, which it doesn't matter what country you're in, whether someone knows about WoTaBu or not. You can just get together with friends and you can do things that fall under the theme of the month. Like last month, it was trick shots. And if you win the video of the month after uploading that video to Gig, like it explained in the video, then you're going to win a trip of the month out of the country to an all-inclusive resort somewhere else around the world. And so that's what the online competitions are like. The offline competitions are held in markets where there's already ambassadors and people involved in WoTaBu as members. This is where hundreds and eventually thousands of people are getting together for things like you saw in the video, such as air mattress races down natural rock water slides, and glow in the dark capture the flag on top of mountains, and Zorb soccer, all over. And so that's what we're doing. That's WoTaBu. That's worth talking about. That's going on a normal basis, and you're going to see thousands and thousands of people all around the U.S., all around other countries, all around the world participating in things like that. And so the second side of things is really a travel portal that we have access to right now. And that's similar to something like Expedia or Travelocity. But the idea is that we are like the Costco or the Sam's Club of travel. Instead of buying food in bulk, we buy travel in bulk. And so we also have a brand new video that's going to be able to show you guys exactly, what that's like and explain it in a few words. So we're going to go ahead and play that real quick if we've got it up and running.
All right, check this out. Having access to wholesale travel prices, here at WoTaBu, we get the opportunity to pass those exact same prices onto you. We are like the Netflix of travel. Just like how you don't have to pay based on how many movies you watch through your Netflix account, you can reap the benefits of our portal for the exact same price every month, regardless of how often you travel. Instead of marking up the price and having you pay the difference like most other companies, we offer you a simple membership to get access to every single wholesale discount that we personally have. We have exclusive access to over 8,200 luxury resorts for you to choose from all around the world. We offer incredible bargains on flights, car rentals, hotels, luxury resorts, and even cruises. WoTaBu members have access to over 14,000 trips all over the planet. And get this, after 4 months of your membership, we will send you a free 3-day, 2-night trip with over 100 resorts for you to choose from. And after only 8 months, we will send you yet on another free weekend getaway. And then after only 1 year, we will send you on a free full week excursion at a 4 or 5-star resort of your choice with thousands to choose from all around the world. Let's get you started. Book a trip and help you explore the world.
Through this combined adventure club and this travel portal, we're able to offer a service to people that they can just be a part of this culture for $29 a month. They can come and they can participate in these competitions. They can use that travel portal and they can book trips all around the world, all the way from flights to cruises to car rentals, whatever it may be, which is absolutely insane. And so really, guys, I want to pass it over to one of my good friends, and he's going to be explaining really how the ambassador side of things works, because just like any company out there, WoTaBu advertises, but they just spend their advertising dollars a different way. Instead of spending them on billboards and YouTube ads and commercials and things like that, they spend all of their money on people through word of mouth advertisement. So to really explain how you can capitalize on something like that, I'm going to introduce you guys to my good friend Luke Hessler. This is someone who's 24. He's living out in Michigan right now, and over the past 4 years, he's been able to build incredible businesses totaling over $35 million in sales, creating multiple people into extreme success stories, traveling in and out of the country, all around the world, helping other people build businesses like this. For me personally, being in my hometown, over 3 times, just to come out here and help build a culture, just to do events like this, crazy things, and just have a lot of fun. And while he can get down to business, he can also have a lot of fun. And so he knows all the numbers there is to know. This is someone who has created a full-time income in this industry, completely financially free, went from being, just in a frat in a business school to really understanding that he wanted to do something different, and he really is. So he's the visionary behind the vision. He's a founder in the company, and I'm going to pass it over to him to really explain the rest.
Awesome. Peter, can you hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. What's good, guys? I hope you guys are all doing amazing as I am. And first off, I just got to say thank you to every single one of you guys for hopping on this call, because it's crazy to me how these little decisions that people make, the decision that when someone invites you on the call to just say yes and click that link and get on here, can take your life from this direction to this direction. Because I remember when I was 19 years old, I was sitting in your guys' shoes, and the exact same thing happened to me. I was dead broke. I had no money to my name. I actually had $7 in my bank account. believe it or not. $7 in my bank account. I was so broke. I remember at Michigan State, I joined a fraternity. I liked to party back in the day. I remember we had a party at my house, and one of my friends got drunk. He fell through the window of my house, and we didn't have the money to even buy a new window. So I remember sitting in Michigan. It's cold in Michigan in the winter. You guys know what I'm saying here? And I remember sitting in there with my jacket on because we didn't have the money to get a new window. And I also remember knowing that I'm never going to live like this again, ever. And it's amazing to me how one little call, one little decision to get on a call like this changed my life completely. All right. In 5 years, I went from being a broke college student with no networking skills, no business skills, no sales skills, no experience, no anything, to where over the last 5 years, I've now owned and operated multiple businesses, within not just the network marketing space. I've owned my own media company. I've owned multiple apps that I've launched out. I have an emerging technology business called the Global Development Federation. And I have created WoTaBu with these incredible people that you're seeing on this call. And I'll tell you guys the truth. I have done, like I said, a lot of business as an entrepreneur over the last 5 years. And the most excited I am about any of them is exactly what we're doing right here. Because what you guys got to realize is that when you're 21 years old, 22, and you're seeing checks of $20,000, $30,000 in a month, it's pretty cool. You go get the Rolex, you get the Mercedes, and all these things are awesome. But I'll be honest with you guys, I hope every single one of you guys gets rich and buys all these material things just so you can realize that that's not where happiness comes from, because that's not where it was for me. I got everything I always dreamed of, and right when I got it, I realized that's not actually what I wanted. I realized that for me, happiness truthfully comes from helping other people. And what I'm extremely passionate about is waking people up to the truth. Because right now, people have no idea what is going on in this world. Seriously, it's like the blind leading the blind. It's insane to me. People are graduating college with not knowing the difference between a 401k and a Roth IRA. They don't know the difference between a W-2 and a W-9 for their taxes, yet they come out so confident, like they know the whole thing. It's insane. And I'm just going to tell you guys the truth, is that if you want something you've never got, you're going to have to do something that you've never done. And here's the thing, is like, why should you even listen to me, right? It's like everyone's giving you advice. Everyone's telling you what to do. Why would you ever listen to me? And I'll just say the only reason is simply because I've been blessed to find a little bit of success. I think in life, you listen to people who have what you want, right? And if you're on this call and you're looking to find financial success, again, I'm not a genius. I'm 24 years old. I look like I'm 15, all right? Because this facial hair has been growing in for like 24 years now. And I've done this. This is like the real deal, but I'm not here telling you that it's because of me. It's because of the system that we've created. It's because of the strategies, because of the leadership and the tools, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. And I'm just telling you, if you're young and you're looking to make it, like get real freedom, not like work a job every single day for the rest of your life, but you want true freedom, I'm telling you, you're at the right place, and I can tell you guys that from experience. And so that's all I want you guys to realize, that it's possible. And so now you're asking yourself, it's like, all right, this sounds cool, but like, what is it? Like, how does it actually work? And it's extremely, extremely simple. Just like Peter said, we don't pay for traditional advertising, right? You look at a company like Apple, they pay billions and billions of dollars through billboard ads, TV commercials, print ads, the whole 9 yards. We just don't do that, all right? We take 50% out of every dollar that we make, and we pay it back to people to go out there and share it with their friends. It's super, super simple. So here's how it would work. Let's say Peter Unger is the one who's doing this, right? Who's absolutely crushing it, by the way. The kid's 19 years old. He hit the rank of executive. He won himself a free trip to Mexico in December. I will see you there. I got to get myself in the gym before we go out there, though. And the dude's making like $5,000 a month at 19 years old. It's insane to me what's happening with him. And here's all he did. Here's what he did. He joined WoTaBu. He got a website, peterunger.wotabu.com. And he made a list of people. He's like, man, do I know people who want to travel and adventure? He's like, yes. He went on his Facebook and phone book and wrote those names down. Do I know people who might want to earn an extra income? Yes. He went on his Facebook and phone book and wrote those names down. And then all he did is he then introduced them to what we're doing. That's all he did, all right? And if they liked it, they then went to his website and bought a travel package. That was it. If they just wanted to be a customer, they bought $50 and it was $29 a month, and he got paid a commission. That's as simple as it is. If you want to be an ambassador, and let's say you want to, get started on a junior kit where you get a 2-day, 3-night vacation, like right when you get started, awesome. They go to his website and they buy that for $250. Or maybe they want to be a senior ambassador where they actually want to get a 7-day trip plus 2 3-day, 2-night vouchers and they want to buy a senior kit for $500, they go to his website, they buy it, and guess what? Based on the amount of product that they buy, he gets paid a commission for that. It's not rocket science here, but here's the genius behind what it is that we're doing. It's the ability to create something called leverage. You see, I did learn one thing in the business school at Michigan State, and that's the fact that you need to get leverage. It's not about what you can do, but what a group of people can do. Think about it in franchising, right? If you want to make a lot of money, you don't just open up one McDonald's, you open up 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 of these bad boys, right? And now you're getting paid from all of them, even though you're only working at one of them. Does that make sense to you guys? Do you guys follow? All right, that's called leverage. That's what you can do here with WoTaBu. If you help other people open up their own websites and you help them create sales through those websites, you can actually gain a team commission from this whole thing. And it's unlimited how many you can open. Just like in franchising, it's unlimited how many McDonald's you can go out there and open, how many Subways, how many, whatever you can go out there and open. It's the exact same thing with this. Think of this as an online franchise. That's exactly how we go out there and work. And I'll tell you guys the truth, this business model will be absolutely revolutionary in the next 10 years on this earth. And I'll tell you why, is because the economy, guys, is not going to get any better. This little crash we all saw in 2008, just wait, man. There's going to be a lot more to come, and people are going to be looking for ways to earn an income. There's going to be issues that are happening on this earth. Like he's talked about, technology, outsourcing. We're losing a lot of these quote-unquote jobs that were there, and this is a solution. This is a way for anybody. Anybody, it doesn't matter who you are, where you've been, doesn't matter your permanent record, doesn't matter your background. If you have number one, desire, like you really want it. Number two, you're coachable. All right, like you will actually realize that it's like, I don't know what I don't know, and you will listen to the plan that we will give you. All right, and number three, you're willing to work. And then 4 is if you have some social influence and you're like a likable person, we can help you make it in this. There's no doubt in my mind. Those are the only 4 qualities that you need to do. And that's as simple as it is. And so if you guys want to get started with us, you just choose which package. You want to get started with the 2-day, 3-night, or a 3-day, 2-night package, or would you rather get started with a 7-day vacation? That's it. You get started and you buy a vacation. All right. And then after you go out there and do that, our goal is to help you find 3 other people who want to go out there and do the exact same thing within the same week. All right, you guys all get vacations together, plan a spring break trip, go to wherever the heck that you want to go out there and go out of the 100+ resorts that you can go ahead and go to through our portal. And you guys all get to go to vacation together. And if you find 3 people to go do that with you, then you're going to hit what's called a launch bonus, and you'll make $510 just like that. After you go out there and hit the bonus, it's really simple. Stop worrying about yourself, worry about your people. Help them. The more you help others, the more you're going to go out there and help yourself. This is a team game. It's not an individualistic thing where it's me against the world. We're in this together, dude. When you start to become a part of this family, this community, you start to realize how supportive it is. You're going to get introduced to information that you've never seen before, but it's so incredible because successful people, they do what unsuccessful people don't do. There's a reason that 97% of the wealth is owned by 3% of the population. Obviously, these 3 people over here know something these 97 people over here don't. Can we agree with that? Of course, and I'm not a genius. I've just been blessed with incredible mentors, man. I've had mentors that have I told you the money they made, it would make you puke. It's disgusting, but what's so cool is that they share the information. It's not like the CEO of Apple or the CEO of Dell Computers or the CEO of Nike, who they're not going to tell you, hey, here's exactly how I created Nike. They don't want to do that because that creates competition. And that's bad. With this, it's the complete opposite. The more people you help rise up, the more you're going to help yourself. And so it's a simple concept, guys. It's like either you want to be a customer and you just want to travel and you want to adventure with us, or you want to be an ambassador. You want to promote this to other areas. You want to set up these events in your area, and you want to rock this and you want to make some money. And so it's up to you. And if you want to be an ambassador, it's simple. Get started on the junior pack or the senior pack. What would you rather have? The 2-day, 3-night vacation or the 7-day vacation? It's your choice. You get started on it. We're going to get you in the system. We'll get you in the plan, and we can help you guys become the next success story. I'm telling you guys the truth. Whether any of you guys do this or not, we will make this happen. This is not the last time you're going to hear about WoTaBu. All right. This is going to get big. There is no doubt in my mind. You guys realize there's 20 million college students out there? 20 million. And the average student loan debt is over 40 G's, dude. 40 G's. And do you realize that's unbankrupt debt? Meaning if you die, that goes to your kids. Let that sink in. All right, let that sink in. It's the real deal. And we have a way out. We have a solution to one of the biggest problems that's ever been on planet Earth. And it doesn't matter who you are. As long as you've got that desire, you've got that coachability, you've got that work ethic, and you can figure out how to get that vacation to start off, guys, we can make this thing work for you. So this is as simple as it is that it's a numbers game, man. There's 300 million people in the United States of America. Some of them want to travel and some of them want to earn extra income and some of them don't. And our job is just to find the ones that do. We're going to help them do it. We're going to help them become success stories. And guys, you're going to see WoTaBu coming to a place near you very, very soon. This is the pre-launch. This has only been around for 5 months, man. What's going to happen the next 6 months, 12 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? It's going to blow your mind, man. It's going to absolutely blow your mind. And so I'm stoked, if you guys cannot tell. And I'm extremely, extremely excited to see who it is I'm talking to on this call. Because this call is for one person that was like me, one person who's just looking for it, who's hungry, who knew they were going to make it, knew they were going to do something big in this world. They just didn't know what it was. And you found this, it came into your life, you're ready to get started, get back with the person that you talked to, and let's turn you into the next success story. Become the next Peter Unger, man. You guys can do that. There's no doubt in my mind. And so for all of you guys that made it on this call, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Get back to whoever it was that got you started, invited you to this call, and we'll be excited to make you become the next success story here at WoTaBu. Till next time, guys, thanks again for your time, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.
Woo! I want to be Peter Unger, baby. Let's go.